Alright, what's up again, guys? Hope you're having a great weekend. And I've decided to give my Glock fanboys a rest. Jump into a Smith & Wesson. Been on a roll. Did my FNS 9C review yesterday or the day before, which I'm falling in love with more and more as, you know, the time goes on. I took it to the range again this morning, just loving that gun. But this is something that wasn't necessarily on my radar. It came from a buddy of mine, and I grabbed it for $460. Okay, great price for this. And I'm a fan of Smith & Wesson. You guys know I love my Glocks, got a lot of them, but I also have a couple Berettas, have the Shield, have the XDS, you know, so definite appreciation for different firearms, guys. So this was in my head going to be something of a, I don't know, maybe a Glock 17, not necessarily a replacement, but along those lines. Maybe run some classes with it, maybe home defense, maybe war weapon, who knows. All right, I love the FDE, and I mean, we're talking mint condition, guys. $460, I picked this up. He put maybe 100, 150 rounds through it. I put another 150, so maybe a few hundred rounds through it. The only thing you're gonna see is the barrel, a little wear on the top there. But other than that, frame is absolutely perfect. It's that, what is it, that PVD coating on this, okay? So it's obviously made to look like the flat dark earth, which is really nice. You know, it is kind of two-toned, almost like the Lipsies. The Lipsies slide does look a little different than the frame in color. But this is a beast of a gun, guys. I mean, definite war gun, you know, 17 plus, you know, plus one in the chamber there, you know, 18 rounds, guys. Now, the controversial sights on this, all right? Great idea with the fiber optic and the night sights, and a lot of guys, you know, either you love them or you hate them. But what I didn't understand was, you know, did Smith & Wesson not realize that TrueGlow has the TFOs or the TFXs? And those are fiber optic night sights. So I don't know why they would have to do that. I mean, they're expensive too. They're like $175 alone for the sights there. So they do have, you know, when this came out a few years ago, they do have fiber optic night sights. So why put both? Who knows? All right, this is the newer model with the upgraded rifle in the barrel and the trigger. Supposedly the reset's, you know, supposed to be this, you know, much improved reset on it. And I guess it is. I'll be honest, when I opened it up and I did it, I said, you know, that's improved. But then I went back to my Shield, which I think has, you know, the older trigger, and it is improved a little bit, you know. It's not that FNS or that Glock, you know, real positive reset, but, you know, so we'll rack it back. And I don't like the shape of the trigger. And these are all personal preferences, guys. Some guys really do like that, you know, that lip, how it comes all the way around there. I like a more flat-faced trigger. All right, but we're going to see that pull. Okay, a little take up there, just like your Glock. Actually, the take up is shorter, all right, because remember, this is just your safety. And then you get to the wall right here. Okay, nice positive, you know, click there. Okay, now this was supposed to be the improvement. So you hear a little click, right? And you really do hear a little click, but it's, you know, you hardly hear it. And then you go to the Shield and you don't even hear that click. So I guess it is improved a little bit. The first thing I would do is I want to get that flat-faced Apex trigger, the new one they just came out with. That looks real badass. It's 150, 60 bucks. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, you know, what your experiences are with this, you know. If you guys have had it a few thousand rounds or whatever, how's the reliability? I'm sure it's great, you know, Smith & Wesson, but it's a badass looking gun. All right, huge beaver tail on there. I know guys that carry this. It's a little long. It's that Glock 17 grip length, okay. But I've always loved the look of a Smith & Wesson. It really does look badass. Got that Picatinny rail, the fish scale, serrations, very minimalistic, just like your Glock. All right, mag release is nice on this. All right, it's even got the FDE plates here. Ergonomically, you can't ever complain, I don't think, with a Smith & Wesson. The M&P series ergonomically is fantastic. So yeah, guys, you know, I just picked this up. I told you I got, you know, I got a little Black Hawk holster with it, you know. Oh, and I also got that extra mag, which, you know, I think are, I don't know, what, 40 bucks? So I got 3 mags with it, you know, almost brand new, maybe a few hundred rounds down it, if that. not a scratch, not a mark on the slide or the frame. Got a Blackhawk paddle holster. You know, this is the newer model, so for $460, I guess I wanted to pick it up, and it shot flawlessly at the range so far. What should I do with this, guys? I think I'm definitely going to go with that flat face trigger there. You know, that would definitely be something I'm going to do. But if you guys have one and, you know, you want to throw me your thoughts and comments, I'd appreciate it, you know? And yeah, I think next vid I'm going to do, you know, all the, I guess my new pistols for 2016. I've gotten a few so far. So yeah, pretty cool. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. God bless.